You're spending a lot of time inside, and a lot of relationships may be feeling that a bit right now. A local ministry called the Marriage School is aimed at enhancing and sometimes even saving marriages. Daniel and Rachel Sachs are the executive directors of the program, and they're with us via Skype. Good to see both of you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
So why don't you just give me a little overview of what the Marriage School is?
Well, we're a caring community of people who have found support for our marriages. Some of us have averted divorce, and some of us have just averted an unhappy marriage. And we work together, about 60 of us, to present a program called The Third Option. It's a skills-based course for all the things you should have learned but didn't when you were growing up. Yeah.
Well, you know, everybody has different backgrounds and different examples that they do grow up with. So what are some of the things that you touch on in this 14-week course that you do?
We talk about everything from respect. What else?
Communication skills, listening, how to speak to one another, attitudes, and just all the inner workings of relationships. We talk about control issues, power struggles, conflict, obviously. Also forgiveness. We talk about forgiveness because we all mess up. And we talk about trust as well, building trust and rebuilding trust. And how to do that. What does that look like?
Well, I'm guessing that people might need some extra help now because the situation that we've been in with the stay-at-home orders and dealing with the pandemic and homeschooling our kids, these are all stresses in a marriage. So is that something that you work with couples on, how to deal with those stresses without blowing?
Yeah, we're basically giving them the tools to do it, but more than that, we're giving them a supportive community. I think that's one of our strengths, is that people can come to the Marriage School now via Zoom, but normally we have in-person meetings, and they realize that they're not alone, that everyone is dealing with basically the same problems, and it's a real encouragement.
And you said that you have this whole community of folks who do the teaching in the counseling sessions. Are these a group setting on Zoom, or is it, you know, one-on-one type of situation with each couple?
Everything is a group situation at this point from what we're doing, and so they hear a testimony every week from a couple that has gone through sometimes very, very, very challenging situations and overcome those. We also have group discussion where everybody can share their insights and how they're processing things, and that's very helpful. So it's just real people meeting with each other with real stories and real problems and real solid teachings, very practical, application based. Here's how you do it, and then they get to practice it with homework. It's up to them to do the work. Really,
yeah.
We have to be willing. So.
Well, it sounds wonderful. It's called the Marriage School. It's a 14-week program, and there is just a small donation of $20. We're going to put a link on local12.com, so if you're interested, you can find out on getting involved in those sessions. But Daniel and Rachel, thank you so much for catching up with us today, and best of success to you.
Thank you
so much.